I'm trying to kind of clean up my desk a little bit. Just a little bit. I got stuff strewed everywhere. So, anyway, yep, here I be. Here I be. So, welcome whoever just came in. Thank you for being here. I'm still cutting circles. I have enough made right now, but I always like to have an extra. So I have some things that I have some papers cut out of. So I'm just cutting them out. These here, these little pieces here, I'll save them for a collage. That's a nice one. That's a good one. So it's Friday already. How do the weeks go so fast? Is what I want to know. How do the weeks go so fast? So anyhow, that's what's going on here. I hope everybody that's here is having a good day. I hope you're having a fun-filled day. I just posted this morning. I just posted some staples. If anybody needs any staples, I have some boxes that have 5,000 in each box, and they're 50 cents a box. So if you need staples, they're just silver colored staples. They're not anything like my colored staples. My colored staples all pretty much come from Dollar Tree. So anyway, I hope that I have to meet up at 2 o'clock with my friend Tammy, and we're going to work on making some flowers for our spring fling that we're having with our kids. I think I told you guys that I'm doing a spring tea party with my younger kids at church with my kids. So anyway, so we're going to work on making some flowers and decorations for that. And I believe that this one is not going to be big enough. Yep, that circle is not big enough. So we'll just put it here. So I have a bucket. Y'all have seen me play with my bucket of papers that is just papers. I have a bucket of just papers that I use. And we're going to cut these down and cut out the thing. I gotta get all my die cuts put away and all that kind of jazz. So I hope everybody's having a great day. There we go. We'll just cut that away. We don't need that. So, I am so enjoying First Samuel. That's where I am in my chronological reading is First Samuel, and I'm really enjoying it. I hope if you hi Teresa. Oh, you're at the heart doctor. Hi honey. Hi. Anyway, I hope that you are enjoying the recaps. If you're my friend on Facebook, that you're enjoying my recap um, questions and stuff. But yeah. Okay, that one is a odd size one. There we go. So anyway, Teresa's here. She's at the doctor. She can find out about her pacemaker. I got a call this morning while I was still in the bed, and I didn't hear my phone go off. Anyway, I got a call from my heart doctor, and I've got to see them. I figured I'd hear from them since I sent in a request for a refill. So anyway, on my medicine, so they did the refill, but yeah, then they called and said you need to come in. You've not been to see us. Yeah, I know I hadn't been to see y'all. So one of the funny things about my heart doctor's office is when you have an appointment and you get ready to leave and they say, okay, the doctor says he wants to see you in 6 months or a year or whatever, they're usually not scheduling that far out. So they'll tell you, we'll, oh, I just pinched the far out of myself. Ouch. We'll call you and set up an appointment. And then they don't ever call. So anyway, so, and I'm not one that if you don't call me, I'm not calling you. I've told you I'm not a phone talker. So anyway, so yeah, you don't call me, I'm not calling you. So that's how my mind works. So okie dokie. Hi, Lori Beth. How are you, honey? Did y'all have fun running errands yesterday? I think yesterday was your errand running day. I just pinched me. I don't like pinching me. That hurts. Ooh, I was going to say, did I mess that one up? Nope. So if you're wondering why these papers, why am I cutting these papers? Well, these papers are getting cut because I've already got areas cut out of them. Hi, Edna. How are you? How are you? What is it, kitty? Kitty, kitty. I know I hear you out there. Y'all hear that kitty out there? Oh, dear. There we go. I know. What is it? What is it, kitty? What do you want? Wonder what kitty it is. Listening to the birds outside. My friend Tammy, that I'm meeting up with this afternoon, we're going to work on making some great big flowers and some butterflies for our tea party. You know, we're having a tea party. And so, anyway, she was posting pictures this morning of her walk outside. She had a walk. She was walking down. She lives out in the country. She was walking down the road, and the birds were singing, and there we go. I think I saw a rabbit in her video. I'm not positive. I can't remember if it was a rabbit or a kitty. I don't think I want to say those. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this piece right here like that and put it in my scrap pile here. So he's sitting outside my window here just meowing. I think it's probably either the little gray kitty or the little black kitty. The neighbor over here, the one that has the dogs that the dog always barked, they're real fond of getting kitties. And so kitties will show up, and then y'all know that we have the how did I say this? I don't want to call her a crazy cat lady, but we have a lady down the road that traps feral cats and takes them and gets them fixed and then brings them back to our neighborhood and releases them. And so we have usually a lot of cats that are just loose in our neighborhood. But they won't meow at us. They're yeah, they just run from us. So I saved this off of a, I had a, this came from Savers, and I saved that, and I thought, that would be really cute. I really like that piece of paper right there, but I want to make a circle out of it. That would be really cute to just cover and make a little tag out of, but I never have done it anyway. So, but yeah. So we have all the cats in the neighborhood. Lots and lots of kitty cats. Look, see, I got some little ones there. That one. And that one. I know y'all think she has no rhyme or reason to what she's saving. She really don't. I just save the papers I like. let's just, yep, that one has enough on it that will cover that up with that. Anyway, so I do not have any rhyme or reason to my madness. It just comes upon me. So anyway, so yeah. So coffee and birds. Coffee and birds. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but last week I actually, and usually if I drink coffee, y'all know I drink it cold. But last week I drank 2 cups of hot coffee. I was on a roll there. Okay, that's just the stickery. Okay, those little envelopes have letters in them. Let's see. That is my envelope thing. That is one of my envelope things. And I'm trying to make sure I have all of my dies where I need my dies so I can put them up. And I'm missing a big envelope. Well, it's not big. I'm missing an envelope. That's a sticker. It needs to go back over there. I think those are all the circles I got. So I'm going to put them over here with my finished circles. Oh, wait. See, I have all of these to do too. Forgot about them. Okay, then that can go over there. Oh, there's the envelope. There's a half circle. There's some. These are jelly plate papers. And these are circles that I got cut out and inked up. And yeah, some of them are inked. Not all of them. Okay, I want to make sure I have all my circles put away. There we go. That way, if I need to work on some more circles, that's paper that can go with my thing. Actually, I want one of those. I want the back of that to go on this. So we're going to glue this down. You love the designs on the circles? You have a little pet house there. How many people are here? 3. Teresa and Edna and Lori Beth. So here we go. Edna, I wanted to tell you, I really like those little butterfly earrings that you were showing the other night. I wasn't in there, and Sharon messaged me and said, "Did you see Edna's little butterfly earrings? They were so cute." And I went back and watched them. I actually think I want the red pair. If you want to put them aside for me, and you can invoice me for them, or you can hold on to them till after next Tuesday, and I'll come to that sale and see if I need to add anything to them. If you want to do it that way, we can do it that way. But I really like the little red butterflies. I think I want that pair of earrings. Yep. So anyhow. Let's see what She may not have. And if you're wondering why I'm putting this right in the middle, it's too long to go that way, and I want it to completely cover. There we go. So, there we go. So that needs to go up, and that needs to go up. And I just saw, what did I do with it? I just saw the one that is copper colored. I wonder where it is. I seen it a while ago. I seen it. I was looking for that the other day. I don't know where it went. So I'm gonna pick this little bucket, and it has cutouts in it. They're my cutouts, but we're gonna put these poke outs from my paper in that. Yes. And the cottonwood blooms. So I saw somebody post here locally that they had hummingbirds at their feeder the other day. They were so excited. So that one can go over there. That one is trash. Why did I lay that up there? It's trash. That's trash. That one, oh no, it'll fit. I was going to say that one's too big, but it didn't. So there, I uncovered it. There we go. So actually I need that back. I want to pull this paper out of there if I can. There. There. Okay, let's just go through and see if we can get all those poked out. So anyway, that's one of the things I don't like about this die is it holds all the little papers. So I see 4 people now. I hope Teresa gets a good report and they get her replacement set up and all that. I get a real good report from the sleep doctor. All my sleep, wearing my apnea machine is helping a lot. And where I used to quit breathing 42 times an hour, now I'm not even where I used to stop breathing 42 times an hour. I'm not I'm not even stopping once an hour, so less than 1%, 30% of 1%. So yeah, I'm doing good. So aren't they cute? So I can, I can just fold one and make it into an envelope, but I do have these little die cuts, and I actually I have 4 sizes of these. And I even have those too. So what's cool about this one is it has the little insert that you can put in your envelope, and so does this one. So I have 4 different sizes of those. And then they all have their little inserts. So we're going to use some of this scrap paper and cut some more envelopes and stuff so I'll have some on hand. And yeah. Okay, I do like that little tag. Now let's see if we can hit the mark on let's see. What did Teresa say? Oh, you hope so too, that Teresa gets everything set up? Yeah. Uh-oh, I done the wrong thing. There we go. Yep. So, anyway, it still looks like there's only 3 people here. If y'all wondering why I'm worried about how many people are here, is I have something to address that happened yesterday, and we'll just go ahead and talk about it now. So I got a message, an email message from somebody that was in yesterday's chat, and they felt like that I disrespected them. And maybe I did. Maybe I went back over the video. I did not see anything that seemed disrespectful to me, but maybe they felt disrespected, and so I just want to validate their feelings and tell them that I'm sorry that you felt disrespected, because never ever is it ever my intent to disrespect anybody. And I would never intentionally hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. So if you ever feel like I'm being disrespectful to you or hurtful, saying hurtful things to you, please say it right there in the chat, and we can talk about it, and I can explain what my intentions were, what I was trying to say, instead of what might have been perceived, because I think this person has been hurt so much that they may just have felt like that was my intention to begin with. And so I would never, ever hurt anybody intentionally, even people that are not my friends or that I have no relationship with. I, 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 I don't take what I do here lightly. I feel like this is just an extension of my ministry in my life. And so I always want to be a blessing to people and always want to be um, kind, and every once in a while there comes up situations where I'm sure that I'm not the kindest I should have been, but most of the time it's not intentional. So anyway, so if you're watching, I'm sorry. I never meant to be disrespectful. So, and please check your emails because I have sent you multiple emails. So, anyway, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm not going to let it it distract me from what all's going on, because this is my busy time. Y'all know this is my really busy time of the year for my children's ministry job, and I cannot let things distract me from what God has truly called me to be doing. So anyway, so there we go. There. That didn't work. I thought a rubber band across it would work. It don't. So we'll stick it in a baggie and be done with it. So anyway. Oh, goodness. There we go. Oh, Cindy. You're so silly there. Okay, I have little pieces of pearl floating around. That needs to go back into the bling drawer. And all of this will go back into the bling drawer. We'll put it in a bag. But we're going to cut some more envelopes things here. So we're going to pull out. Where we go? We got a stack of paper here. And what did I do? Oh, I put most of that other paper up. Ooh, this is all cardstock paper. I don't want to do them with cardstocks because they're harder to fold when they're with cardstock. So that's all cardstocky paper. What's in this box? Let's go back to this box and see what's in it. So anyway, yeah, there we go. That is a bag. That's what that is. That's a bag. This right here came out of, this is a piece of advertisement that came out of my catalog that is from 1910. So that is that's a piece of a catalog that is very fragile. I can't cut it because it'll go to smithereens, but it's fun. There, let's do those book pages. I'm pulling out some little papers here. I'm not real fond of that one. We'll do that book page. That one's cardstock. I have a whole stack of vintage recipes in here that came from my mother-in-law. Let's see. This one is for Dodie's zucchini soup. This one is for Chinese cabbage salad. That's my mother-in-law's writing. Whoever Dodie is, that must be her writing, because that's not my mother-in-law's writing. but it did came from her house. It did came from her house. This one is from called Pig Licking Cake. Some of the recipe names. This one here is a chocolate chip cake. It's got a thing across it. What is this? This here is a card or something. Some things are best kept secret. Handmade with Love by Dana Yates. That needs to go in my book over yonder. Okay. Not that, not that. I'm just filling of this paper. Do y'all do that? Do y'all have to do that? Now that right there is some paper that, yeah, that's been wadded up and done with. So, oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love. Somebody made me that. No, I know what that is. That came across. That's a piece of that cicada paper. And we got some of this. Do you want that? What is that one? That one's just a piece of coffee dyed paper, isn't it? Yes, we'll use that. Okay, we've got enough paper there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to live large. Hi, Sharon. How, honey? Hi, honey. The advertisement, I haven't tried to copy it. I have not. I just have it. I have a huge catalog like this thick of these. So I don't ever try to copy them. But I should see if it'll lay in copy real well. I'm just afraid it's so thin that you may see the backside of it. What you doing, honey bunch? Sharon, what you doing? Let's copy this. We'll start color. There we go. Do our noisy little. We're gonna use the Big Shot today. It's so much. Other than the fact that it's heavy, it is quite heavy, but it is so much easier to crank than anything else that I have. Even my little bitty one, it's easier to crank than it. So, are we on good? I want to make sure. What are we setting on here? There we go. Okay, there. We want to make sure we're setting on the table good. Here we go. What's potato paper? Potato paper. Potato paper. I don't know that I said potato paper. I thought I said coffee dyed paper. I thought I said coffee dyed paper, honey. It's coffee dyed paper, not potato paper. Okay, here we go. We're going to do all those. And I think we're going to go on this right here. And I think we're going to go twice. Go here. Here. Here we go. And we'll go there. And then go there. There. And we'll just go ahead and do these two while we're duding. We'll just dude these two. There we go. Okay, I think everything's down like I want it. Wait, let's see. Can we get that like that? Yeah, we can do that. I got enough room. Okay, so that's what it copied like. It's not bad. But you can see that it did exactly what I was afraid of. You can see the shadow of the backside through it because it's so thin. You can see the shadow of the backside through it. So, hi, Jude. How are you, honey? How are you? They working you real hard, my friend? thanks for the lovely card, Sharon. No, it's just coffee dyed paper. There we go. Now let's see how that all. That's the only problem. This is so heavy, and picking it up and moving it is like a pain in the dairy area. But we just knocked something in the floor. What was it? Was it just that? Okay. 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 Is Edna still here? Yes, exhausting. Time is it? 11:09. I got to keep an eye on the time because I got to go meet my friend. We're going to work on making some flowers. We got 2 out of that one. If they all copied good, we got 2 out of each one. This one right here is I'm worried about because I have a piece of my homemade cello tape on it. I don't know how it's going to cut through it. Oh, it cut just fine through it. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah. Folds right up there. That one I will fold on the outside. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Now there's that, and there's that, and there's that. And then here's this little bitty dibby one. Why do they like to stick to my plate? That's what I don't know. There we go. That came right out. I didn't even need my thingamabob. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 little envelopes. And then we got, I know you're here. Then we got, there we go. So guys, aren't they cute? I am a firm believer in specific praying, okay? Bible says we have not because we ask not. And so if we just throw up prayers that are like generalized prayers, I think we get generalized answers. You know what I mean? And so I am a believer in praying specific prayers. And so my friend Jude has done so amazingly in this journey that she's on with her health here. And there is a possibility that she might be able to be home by Easter, which is a week from Sunday. So that is what I'm asking all of my friends to pray, that Jude can go home by Easter, that she is well enough and doing well enough in her therapy and all that, that she can go home by Easter. And so I'm asking y'all to agree in prayer for me with that, so that she can be with her husband and her puppy dog. I know Max is missing her. Can Steve bring Max to the hospital to see you? Anyway, but yeah. We're getting real close to, like, is it 4 weeks or 5 weeks that you've been in the hospital, Jude? So, anyway. Oh my goodness. Now let's see if we can get all these little dots poked out of this. I really do. This has been the best. What did it cost? $9.99, I think. It was $9.99, and then I got the 30% off, so $7. That's been one of my best $7 purchases as of yet. I really like this Big Shot. So, yes. Okay. And there we go. And now we have two more little doilies. Look, and see they're on book paper that was all crumpled up. Like, let me show you. I think I still have a piece of it left. Maybe. I thought I had a piece of it left. It's book paper that's been all crumpled up, and then yeah, and then let's do another round. Off of my plates. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, it's just the stuff. I was gonna say I still got stuff stuck in that. It's just in the holes. Okay, I see. March the 18th. So if you get to go home, we're getting real close to Easter. Maybe if you get to go home by Easter, then you won't stay a complete month. That would be good. Okay, this is our potato paper. I'm giving Lori Beth a hard time. Y'all know I like to tease, so that's always afraid though now. Now I'm starting to get paranoid about my teasing because I don't want people to think I'm being disrespectful or trying to be mean to them. So anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Do that. Do we want to add in one more little thing here? Oops. You go back here and you come here. Let's see if we can add that in. Add us one more little dolly. There we go. You got called to jury duty? Hi Juju, how are you, honey? Yeah, the doctors can just send a thing and say, no, we're sorry, this patient cannot come to jury duty. I hate when they stick to my plate like that. My plates are so worn out that I need even some new plates for this. So there we go. There we go. And look, I could get one more little envelope out of that. And I've got it doubled. So guys, that's probably why it's sticking. Let's go ahead and do this one. How are you doing today, April? April, Juju, if you don't know Juju, her name is April. She's a friend from over at Beth's, but she has her own channel, and she likes to craft late at night. So I usually catch her late at night. I come in and say hi, and then I don't chat no more because I'm sitting in my chair, usually in my jammies, about ready to go to bed. But I always like to see what she's up to. So, and if y'all think I talk, bye, honey. Eat your lunch, eat your supper, and I'll talk to you later. I'll send you a message later. If y'all think I talk Southern, y'all need to go watch Juju. Because I ain't Southern at all compared to her. I'm just telling you. So, anyway. Just saying. Just saying. This one is a really pretty little thing, but it's got all these stupid little things you gotta poke out. I know, Maylee, if you're watching this on replay, Miss Cindy said the stupid word. She's not supposed to say that word, is she? Look, I got them all out except for one side. We'll leave them be and see what happens. Teresa tells me I should use a dryer sheet with these, and they will cut good. And while that's a wonderful idea, the thought of smelling a dryer sheet just is not my ideal fun. Y'all know I have allergies so bad, and just the scent of things really sets me off. So I don't use them in my clothes. And you're saying, well, why do you have them? Well, my son likes them in his clothes. So, and he's responsible for his own laundry. So, speaking of that, hold on. I got a holler. Okay. Yo, Dave. It sounds like your washing machine stopped, babe. And Dave does the laundry most of the time. A lot of times I start it and then he finishes it up. But this morning he's large and in charge of all the laundry this morning. So there we go. I love these out of this paper here. I love them. Yes, I do. Woohoo! There's 8 more. So there's 16 little envelopes. Olive, if you're watching, is it Olive? No. Who is it? No, it's Jersey Girl, Gypsy Jersey. If you're watching, I have some made to send you some things. She wanted some tiny envelopes. Everybody will get one on their thing, and everybody will get one in their package, in their envelope. So one of the little tiny envelopes, and it'll probably get sent just like it's cut, and then you can fold it and glue it when you want to. And be sure when you get your little circles, as Edna likes to call them, your little ATC coins, that your little pockets, your little envelopes, that you check all the envelopes, because I've wrote notes and put in all of them as I've done them. So there we go. We got just a few here. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty one too. You know, I have one of those little brush things that you lay it on the foam and you roll over it, but why do things easy when we can poke it out hole by hole, right? There you go. So, today in my reading, now not in my questions, because I'm keeping my questions a day behind my reading. So today in my reading, Goliath bit the dust. King David. So I found it very interesting when when God rejects Saul as the king. He rejects him, and Samuel tells him that your family line won't be the kingdom. They won't keep the kingdom. And then Samuel tells him that God has found a man after his own heart. And then later, of course, if you read in the New Testament, you see that in Acts that King David is referred to as a man after God's own heart. And so those kind of things get the Bible nerd out of me. So for those of you that do not know this, because I don't talk about this very much, I did go to Bible college. Hi, Anitra. I'm fine. The mail just must have dropped. The mailman must have just come by because I hear Ricey's going nuts. Come here, Rice. Ricey, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Go help Daddy with laundry. Nobody's here. It's the mailman. You know that. Anyway, but I did go to Bible college. I do have all of my hours earned for a bachelor's degree in theology, but I didn't pay to process that degree because first of all, I don't want to walk into graduation, and second of all, what am I going to do with it? I mean, I'm doing what I love. I'm teaching kids and crafting. So, yeah, what do I need a degree for? So that when I fill out forms, I can say that I have a degree. Yeah, well, I ain't about all that. So anyway, so anyhow, but so I might get a little nerdy when it comes to Bible things and all that, but I'm just like, okay, God, even before David even, I mean, because when David was just a kid when he said that, and he called him a man after God's own heart, that Samuel told him that God has chosen a man after his own heart. And so, and a lot of people struggle with that fact that David is a man after God's own heart because David committed sins that were horrible sins. I mean, he had a man killed, he committed adultery and all that, but it was never. And Saul, he disobeyed the law by offering sacrifices when he wasn't meant to. But it was a heart thing. It was all about the heart. And if you're a friend with me on Facebook, you're going to see today's question was in chapter 10 of First Samuel. It says God gave Saul another heart. And I asked the question, was that a permanent change to Saul? And what does it show us that's important about our own heart? And I'm going to answer my own question here. Hi, Nitra. How are you, honey? And Juju, I'm going to answer my own question. So the change that happened in Saul's heart wasn't permanent because Saul went right back to his own personality where he was prideful, he was disobedient, and he didn't have a heart change that lasted. David, on the other hand, if you read the Psalms, I'm always laughing and saying that I think David was a little bit bipolar because one minute he's way up in the air and the next minute he's down in the dregs and everybody's out to get him and he's the worst of the worst, and and he he has huge mood swings. Okay, he does. Anybody that's read the Psalms know that he has huge mood swings. However, David's heart was always repentant. He always knew that he had sinned and he had a repentant heart. So it's about us knowing that when we do wrong, God just wants to forgive us. Forgive us. He just wants us to be repentant. So there you go. There's your little sermonette. Didn't cost you a dime. Isn't that what preachers always say? Well, maybe preachers in the South here. That one was extra. It don't cost you anything extra. And did y'all see what I did? I totally messed up my little envelope. I scooted into that. Dad burn it, Cindy. You dweeb. You're a dweeby dweeb. And man, did that one stick to my plate. Big time. Where's my little thingamabob? Here we go. That makes me mad. Okay. Come on. Why does it stick like that to my plate? See, yeah, I totally messed it up. Hey, I think the mail just came. Did you hear Ricey going nuts? So, Our people that live next door here, I told y'all they got a new puppy. It's a Cocker Spaniel puppy. They named it Rowdy. I said, oh no, Rowdy and Ricey living next to each other. That's trouble. That is trouble just waiting to happen. A Rowdy and a Ricey living right next door to each other. Anyway, was it the mail? Not much. Think there was supposed to have been something from the IRS today. I just love IRS letters. Not. I'm sure it's a bill. Dear Cindy, you owe this much money. Yes, IRS, I know. I'm making payments. I'm making payments. Dear Cindy, you owe this much money. Yes, I do. I know. It's my payment coupon, which don't matter. I don't know why they waste my time and their money sending me that because I pay it online. But far be it from me to tell the IRS how to run their business.
Because they're a government agency and in waste tax.
I'm live, Dave.
I'm educating everybody.
You're educating everybody. Well, maybe somebody don't want your education. So go play, Dave. Go play. Okay, let's see. Did that one stick too? Yep, it did. Okay, we're going to be done with this, and we're going to put this all away and put all this away. Okay. Let's see. That can go. That can go. Let's not put our little thing away here on it, and then we're going to put our die cuts away. Oh, there we go. I still have to do another jelly plate session because I still owe. I still have a jelly print that I owe Sharon that she asked for me to make her a gel print like something. So, and I hope that I remember what I used to do that. So, I got a mess down here. So, let's put all this away. Anyhow, there. That goes there. See, look, we have all those little labels too we could have done. But we're gonna put all this mess away. Is that the big one? No. There. That's the big one right there. And it can go right there. And that sits inside of it. These little ones go in the little envelopes. Goes there. Okay, there's that. That goes there. Now that sits in there, and that one sits in there, and that one right there sits in there. There we go. Okay, those can go away. See, we got little tags. We can make little tags if we want to. I just soon cut them out with my punch, the ends of them off with my punch. So, yep. Put that up. Now all of our little doilies go on this one. Hey, Dave, they said. He's done gone. Okay, here we go. Now, I would normally stick all of that in here with all this, but we have too much to go in here. So we'll take those flyers out and we'll just leave those little labels in there. We'll just leave those little labels in there. Put the lid back on it. And we'll put these. Okay, this is more paper I pulled that we didn't do, but I'm tired of playing with that. Y'all know I get my attention span gets a little short on me. Do 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 do. That goes and that goes. That goes. I feel like I'm missing a doily plate. Is it in here? So I have this doily. And that doily. Okay, I'm missing that plate right there. Where is it? That's not it. Okay. Lock her up. She's got to be in here somewhere. She's got to be in this mess somewhere. Where are you, little doily? Go. There it is. Right there. I already put it back there. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Uh-oh. We're missing this one right here. It's got to be here on the desk somewhere. I'm sure it is. See, this is the joys of not cleaning off your desk every time you craft. Is then you're madly looking for things, and you'll find it 4 weeks later up under something. It could even be in the floor, guys. Just to tell you the truth, I'm not going to sweat it because I'll find it eventually. There we go. Okay, these can all go back in the drawer. Those can go back in the drawer. Wrong drawer. That drawer. There we go. That can all sit in there. Okay. Now we have a bucket. Did we say something? Okay, we have a bucket. Guys, we're fixing, don't forget that Michelle, let's make sure. Don't forget that Michelle is going to go live today at, here we go. I think she's going live at 1 my time. So anyway, yeah, that all goes with the paper in the paper pack. Now we're looking for our bucket. We have it. We know where it is. We just got to get to it. There it is. So there we go. Okay, here we go. You know what I need to do? This is what I need to do. I moved all these things around and I'm still remembering. I need to put some labels on my drawers. No. I just dropped all my words. Thankfully, they were in a pocket. Okay. So, here we go. This is my die cutting, but let's see, we want these to go in there. Okay, all of that. Okay, there. Now, what do we got? I got 21 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'll need to cut some more of those. Although I do have, yeah, okay. I need to cut some more of those. There's little letters that can go in them. Okay, I think I want Will they fit? Nope. Drags. I kind of want them to go with this. Let's just put them in an envelope and put them over here with this stuff. There was another flower there. Is that all my envelopes? Yeah. Those there are little letter things. Okay. Okie dokie, artichokes. So, we got some die cutting done. We kind of have part of our table cleared off, but not all of it. We've got to get it all cleared off. But we're going to make some. Okay, honey. I'm fixing to go too. I've been here an hour and a half. I need to go find some lunch and get together. Oops, I want to finish these too. I want to finish getting those out of there. Anyway, we're going to make flowers, big flowers. Like, let me find my phone. I'll show you what kind of big flowers we're going to make. We also need to make some great big butterflies. Here we go. There, that got that out. And those can go in yonder. Over yonder. Teresa, are you still here? She had us with her. She was watching while she was waiting in the doctor's office. Here we go. Okay, I don't see. Yeah, I broke that one. There we go. She broke it. She'll throw it away. She's like that. That's the kind of person she is. She got so much junk now, she can't keep up with it all. There we go. I done real good the other day. I was watching something and somebody said something about having some craft supplies for sale. Oh, I should go look. And then I said, no, you should not. You don't need nothing. Nothing. You need nothing. You might want something, but you need nothing. There we go. See, I got any kind of die cut you can imagine here. These are some that I've cut. There's hippie vans, leaves, candy canes, flowers, chickens, little label things. Yeah, I got anything I want. And if I don't have it, I've got it in my bucket and I can cut it. I mean, I got it in my drawer and I can cut it out. So anyhow, there we go. That's a letter that goes in one of my little bitty envelopes, and I don't know where that envelope went. Anyway, we'll lay it over here with our envelopes. Oh, there's another pretty. There. Let's put that on the back of that. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, let's put that on the back of that. And we'll have to cut it off. We'll cut it off right here. And then we'll have this other little piece we can use on something else. These are from Robin Sky. Oh, I know what else I wanted to do today. I knew there was something else I wanted to do today. We're going to put some things up. Well, not up, in. There we go. That one's hanging over a little. We'll have to trim it. But we'll let that dry before we stick it back in yonder. Okay, we've got a bunch of Happy Mail that has come. And that one's there. That needs put away, okay? It needs put away. When I say it needs put away, that means it needs to go in its proper book. So we've got these things here. All of this stuff right here. And where is that one other envelope? Is that it? Yes, that's it right there. Is that everything? I think so. And they need to go in Happy Mail book and our, is this the swap book? I think so, yeah. And our swap book. Okay, so we have a swap book and we have a Happy Mail book. That is ink. So this right here is Happy Mail. This book right here is Swap. And you're going to say, how do you know the difference, Cindy? Well, I kind of do. 25 trade. This is my trade journal. So that is a picture from Lori Beth. That piece right there is from Lori Beth. Okay, here we go. Oops. Father Les is out there yelling at his puppy, Mindy. I can hear him yelling, Mindy. That's from Beth. Okay, here we go. Keep going, Cindy. We made a pocket there. We can slide a bunch of little things in this one right here. So all of this is right here. That is my swap. This stuff here is all ephemera that she sent with it. Okay, let me make sure that, yeah, this is all ephemera she sent with it. So it'll go in the ephemera book. Yeah. My belly just growled. There we go. That'll all go in the ephemera book. And that's a nice card that she didn't write in. She just put it inside. Now, she did write on that. We will throw that away. There we go. We'll save that. We'll put it in the ephemera box. Got to refill your coffee? So I said I was going to go, and then here I am. Best of Cluck. This is from Sharon. Yeah, this is from Sharon. These are my Easter cards from Sharon. They go in Happy Mail. Okay? You're going to say, what's the difference? It matters to me. This is from Lori Beth. I'm pretty sure these are from Lori Beth. Nope, these are from Beth Schuler. These are from Beth. So what did I do with, oh, there. These, oh, also she put things, let's see. She put a metal tag in the back. There. These are her swaps. This is from Brenda Ashford and Beth. So I want to put some little things in this right here. That chicken, this is from, this is Sharon. Sharon sent that. I was looking for the name. And Sharon sent this lady, and I think Bridget, I think either that came from Doretha or Bridget. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. This is from Angela A. And it really is too big to go in here. But we're going to stick it in the back because it's got pockets too. And this is from I'm pretty sure this is from Angela A. also. Angela Adele, I'm pretty sure. Nope, it says Beth on it. It's from Beth. This one is from Angela Jones. That is Happy Mail, okay? This one is from No Name. Pretty sure this is from Sharon R. Nope, this is from Erica. This is Happy Mail also. That is a Valentine's card. Here we go. This is another swap. Maybe these are from Lori Beth. Yes, this is from Lori Beth. That one has Lori Beth's name on it. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I knew that she was my swap partner. So I pull out all the ephemera stuff and put it in my ephemera books so that I have a better chance of using it. Y'all know that I'm real bad about not using some stuff very often. And so I try to pull out all the ephemera stuff and use it in my book. Put it in my book and use it better. These are stickers. These silver things, they're stickers. I can tell you that right now. And I will tell you another thing I'm fixing to do about this. Trying to get all that pulled out without ripping my pockets. I'm not always good at that. So Here we go. There we go. So one of the things I like to do with these is I like to cut this part right here off so that they'll go in my book better. There we go. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 sets of those that need to go. This is from, let's see, I believe this is from Teresa. This is it's got stickers and a little tag, and it's got some Bible reading, and this is from Teresa. This is a time card pocket, and this is part of a swap. Yes, this is part of the swap. And you know what? Let's put it right here on this page right here. Let's just glue it down, and then we'll write it on there. Teresa Church. There you go. That's good. This right here is, that's, okay, these are Easter cards that are Happy Mail from, this is Sharon. This is the green swap. It can go on a page. Actually, do I want it right here? Do I want it right here? Oh, that's still closed. Okay. Let's put it right here. Okay. Let's write. We had it just a minute ago. Where did it go? Did we put it up? Do y'all see it in screen? I wrote Teresa Church there. I need to write there. Sharon R. And this one here was from Sharon R too. It came, I think it came out of a book that she sent me. Okay. This one here is somebody's time card swap. Steph. This is Steph's. And this is Steph's. And this right here is a folio. And this is from, I know who this one's from. This is from Angela Adele, because she done the chicken just like, and this is, yes, and this is the time card swap. She made her time card into a folio. How cool is that? I love it. Yep. So, and I remember Goldie posting about making the fence like that, because she got one very similar. So these here are from Goldie. And the only thing about them is they're too tall for my book. So let's fold them where they will fit in my book, like so. And let's see if we do a pocket right across there. So we need a piece of paper to make us a pocket right here on this B page. Yeah, on that B page right there. Make us a pocket, a pocket, a pocket. Just like so. Cut it just like that. And we're going to cut it just like that. See if we can get it a little bit more even. That's a little better. Y'all know, I never claimed to be able to cut straight. You know what we're going to do instead of making this into a pocket? Hmm. I'm going to make it into a belly band. Yes. Make it into a belly band. There we go. Right up against that and right up against that. Perfection. Now, don't wiggle it around, Cindy, and it'll dry real quick. I'm pretty sure that one's from Goldie, too. Nope, that's from Jassy. Yes, those are from Jassy. Yep. Those are from Jassy. So, there we go. That one's Goldie's. And we're going to just put both of these in here. And this one is Goldie's. Trying to figure out, do I want to fold it up or down? Up or down? There we go. I'll put that in there. There we go. Okay. Pocket there. Okay, this is oh, I know. That is from Doretha. This is from Doretha. And she's wrote me a card in here. Butter Row Boutique from Doretha. I left the card in it so I would know. But I'm going to pull out the ephemera so I can use it. There's ephemera there. Make sure. And then we'll do this. Yeah, we'll just stick that back down in there and go with the flow here. That she signed it BB, and I'm like, who's BB? Butter Row Boutique. Y'all don't mess with my head. Don't mess with my head. Let's stick that down in there. And we should have, where's the other side of that? We should have another side to that. There's a bag there. Let's go into this. Wait, we've got pocket here. Okay. See, we're getting so fat. We may end up having to make us, there we go. This right here is what I'm looking for. Okay, this one is from Start Each Day. Brenda Ashford, she wrote her name on it, so that's good. Okay, this one is from Lori Beth. Yep. There we go. We'll do those two in there. Let's see if we got another pocket we can, not there. That will make a pocket. We'll put Beth's in that pocket. I'm going to fold Beth's this way. Go that way. And this way. There. Like that. And put that in there. There we go. Okay. Now, this right here needs to stay with this too. It is part of my swap. So, it can go right back here with this. And yeah. It's just going to have to go in there even on the bottom because what are you barking at, doggy? to do this so I can pull it tighter like so. Like that. There we go. There. Okay. So that will go back in there. Now we have our Happy Mail to put up. And this is my Happy Mail book, and it is an altered book. That got put in the Happy Mail. This was part of a swap. This was part of the last ATC coin swap. But that was last year. That was one of her ATC coin stuffs. And this one here is Colin Gravis's swaps. That Michelle's little thing went through there. Anyway, that's a card from Judy Patton. This was from Steph. Angela Adele. A Valentine card. We'll put her Valentine card in with that one. There we go. This one is Lori H. Sent me a Valentine. Okay, there we go. Now we have a bunch of pages here. What is this? This is a pocket, an envelope. It is taped in, glued in, yes. So this was Angela Jones. I'm going to put her card right there. And then we have a pocket right here. And I'm going to put, this is from Sharon R. Did she sign it? I know she didn't. She's the world's worst about not signing her cards. Sharon R. She makes beautiful cards. 2025. There we go. Beautiful cards, and then she don't sign them. Shame on Sharon. This one's a Happy Mail. This is all the stuff I get from people. Okay. So this book here, we will cut pages out, but we're going to add, let's see, do we have a pocket here? Do we have a pocket here? Yes, we do. We have a big pocket here. This is going to be Sharon R's also. She even stamped the little envelope. Beautiful. She makes such beautiful cards. Now, this goes in the other book. I forgot it. That is a piece of my stuff that has fallen down here. This here. What's this? This is from Sharon Lombard. It's a Happy Valentine's Day card, and it is technically part of a swap. You know what? It's going in here. Although I am going to... Does it have a hole? It does. It has a hole. It does have a hole. We're just going to stick that down in there too. Now this is part of a swap too. Well, it's not technically a swap. It's just Beth sent this to me. So it's Happy Mail. Beth sent that to me. So it is Happy Mail. So there we go. I think I'm going to have to lay that one over like that because it's sticking out further than I want it to stick out. Now this one here is just a Happy Mail book, and it don't have a fastener around it. So we're going to put this right here around it for like that. So those two journals are getting way too fat and full. So I may have to start doing like Beth does, and all of the extra stuff, put it in different boxes so that I can, yeah. because they're getting really full. So, but I like doing it like that. Okay, now we have some ephemera to put away here. So let's get out the ephemera book and put it away. So this is the ephemera book. And this is a book. All of this is to be used. And I made it one layer thick, so it's only one layer. And so it's not as fat being one layer thick as it was when I had bunches of layers in it. So here we go. So we will go in here. Now all of my stickers, I tend to stick in a sticker book. So that little tag can slide down in there. These are stickers. Little metal tag. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. That is Lori Beth drawn. That's cute. That's a sticker. That's pretty. Okay. So we will go like this. We've got a bunch of little things here. Come on, Cindy. You can do it. There we go. I love the little mousie. She's cute. And yes, I'm sliding it in upside down. It's okay. It won't hurt it to be upside down. So this is just a book for me to work from, okay? So that's all one level. You know what? That's such a thin piece of paper there. Oops, that's a sticker. That's such a thin piece of paper. I'm going to slide it under those little peoples. Okay, there we go. More ephemera stuff. More ephemera. Now that is a sticker. Are these stickers? No, those are tabs. Those are tabs. I have a tab thing. I have a tab drawer. That is a you know, a cluster. I don't know who made it, which is okay. That is a daily on this day 88. That's cool. So all of this little stuff, y'all need to remind me when I'm doing things that I need to get in this book, okay? So say, Cindy, go get your book. Okay. I'm going to put Lori Beth's little drawing right there. And I'm going to put Robin's little cluster that she sent right over here. And we've got another little cluster. No, another little leaf that she drew on. That's in here. And it had fallen down inside of my tape. And then this is a piece of paper. And those are cute. These are papers. Those are papers. So I think I'm going to put them in my paper drawer. I have a paper drawer over there. I think I'm going to put them in that. So, and look at those cute little paper clips. They'll lay over there on my paper, on my magnetic thing. Okay, I think we cleared everything away. The stickers will have to go in the sticker buckets. And everything else is cleared away. Is that? Oh, that's a thing there. Okay. I think we got it all. So that is our ephemera. So anyway, one of our many ephemera books. Y'all know we have a bunch. So that goes in here. You know what? Let's just do, okay, this one, that's a sticker. That can go in there. And that can go in there. Those need to go into, oh, I got it. Hold on. I got it. That right there can go in there. That can go there. What's all that? That's more papers. That can go there. That box. That has a place it goes. Those are stickers. Here we go. We got more stickers. There we go. We're getting there. Okay. This is a flower sticker. That's got a flower on it, but it's got a lady on it too. So my stickers are separated out by, I have a flower, I have people, I have bugs, I have plants, like leaves and stuff that are not put in with the flowers. I have mushrooms, all kinds of stuff. I really like that sticker right there. That's real pretty. Now, these are some flower stickers too, so they can go in here. These are stickers, aren't they? You know, I said they're stickers. They're not. They're little cards. So they'll go in there with that. Is that a sticker? Yes, that is a sticker, and it's got flowers on it. Okay, that goes, and I dropped one of those. You know what? Let's do this. Let's put it on this. Let's star one of our watermelons. Oh, wait. I got an idea. I got an even better idea. Hold on. Put that down. Give me this. Hold on. We got to cut this, okay? Y'all know we can't have that much white showing. Actually, the bottom of it might not matter because we're probably going to end up having to cut off the bottom. Cut around his tails. Around their head. Too much white. Too much white. Some people like the white edge. I do not. I was watching a lady make stickers and she was adding a white edge to them, and I'm sitting there thinking, what the, what you doing that for? Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna have to cut it off. We're gonna have to cut their legs off. Oh well, such as it is, all in the sake of art, right? And now that we see this, we're gonna have to turn it around. We'll have to glue it because, okay, that is the bottom. There we go. Because we stuck it on the wrong way. There we go. Now, our star can go right there over them. And we'll star them. They're the star of the show. Here we go. There we go. See, they're the star of the show. And we need to trim that right there. So let's give them some words. We've got words out still. We've still got words out. Say yes to new adventures. There we go. There we go. Say yes to new adventures. There we go. That's really crooked, but that's okay. And we want this one to say, enjoy today. Now this one here I want to outline. There. Enjoy today. There we go. Isn't that cute? We made them the star of the show. The star of the Watermelon Festival. And I love those. I love when Robin sends me those. I have a whole bunch because I get a little stingy with them. Y'all would never believe I would get a little stingy with something, do you? Let's see. I have a whole bunch of blank ones up here. Oh, that one's not a blank one. That one's one of the ones I did. This one right here. Let's do it. I'm going to put a bug on the back side of this. We'll use our little bug sticker up. Like that. Y'all know I have a weird sense of humor. I have never denied that. Me and you. Is that going to fit? Yes. Stuck. Nope. Hold on. I need to go over just a wee bit. Stuck like glue. Me and that bug, we stuck like glue to trim off that little bit of plastic hanging off. Me and you stuck like glue to our oranges and limes and lemons and grapefruits. Okay, me and you stuck like glue. What do we want to put on the front of this one? Not the kitty. I'm saving the kitty for Lori. Lori H. She loves kitties. I like that little bear. He's kind of cool. That little piggy is cute too. But I would never... Oh, I like the little fox. Never want anybody to think I was calling him a pig. See, now that... Yeah. No, Cindy, we're not going there. We're not. It's a chicken. It's a chicken. It's a puppy dog. I have the mind of Christ. I will not let my mind wander around where it don't need to go. Oh, that's a whatever. Oh, it's a jellyfish. Maybe we like that one better. Actually, maybe we like that one better. Never mind. We like the bumblebee better. Oh, French fries. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's a cute puppy. That's a little unicorn. That's a cute little kitty. There's another little kitty. That's a adorable little fox. Okay. Put that back, didn't I? It's another little kitty. And I don't know what that one is. Look at that one. It's cute too. Kitty. He's a puppy dog. Oh, look at the little lammy. Oh, I love the little lammy. Let's do the little lammy. Okay, Cindy, you've like loved everyone that you've seen. Let's just pick one. Just pick one. We got bugs on the back. We're gonna do our little octopusy squid thingamabob here. Okay, honey, you get back to work. You've got to make up 2 jewelry lots. Okay, sweetie, I got to find me some lunch because I got to meet up with my friend Tammy in just about an hour and 40 minutes. So I need to see what I'm going to eat for lunch. I don't know what we're going to have for supper tonight. I hadn't thought about it. Yeah. We're going to just trim this up just a little bit. There we go. We'll put a little sticker on him. Put a little sticker across there. Keep life simple. There we go. There's just another one. That one goes over there. Okay, guys, I definitely got to go. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed. And I love you.